Changed the oil on my D130 John Deere. It has 5 hours, and the suggested maintenance is to change it after 5 hours. So first thing I'm going to do is put my oil pan under, twist and pull, and so then I'm going to drain this. So I'll drain the oil. This should take a few minutes. I'd highly suggest taping this up if you don't want this dripping all over the wiring here. Took about 5 minutes. I'm going to cap this off now. So as you can see on the cap here, this is not a screw cap. It's a push, twist, and turn. You can see the little groove notches here. So I'm just going to push this in and then twist it over. And now we're done there. The next part, I will be changing the oil filter. I have my oil filter wrench. I put the oil pan underneath there, and I'm just gonna twist this. Now it's hand. And I should have had a rag under there, as you can see. I'm going to come through here with a paper towel to finish cleaning this up. After we have cleaned this with the rag, we will put the new oil filter on. The John Deere is an AM125424, which is the Napa Gold Filter 7035. So I will be installing that now. So I made sure I have this fairly clean under here. It'll be harder to get under once I have the filter on. Now I will make sure that you're not cross-threading, which is really easy to do. It should spin on smoothly. So I've hand tightened that. Now I'll take my oil wrench and I'll tighten this down. That's tightened. Please remember I'm doing this with one hand since I'm holding the camera in the other hand. So I've tightened the oil filter down. That's tight. Making sure not to cross thread. Next thing I'll do is add 2 quarts of oil. And now I'm going to add my oil. So there's 1 quart. Here's the second quart. I'm only going to add half of this, and then I'm going to check the oil just to make sure. I will check that on the dipstick. And it is showing right now it's almost to the full. So what I'll do next is I'll start it, and it'll fill up that oil filter, and then I'll check it one last time. And then next we'll check the level on the dipstick. And it is marking just above the low. I'm going to end up putting that last little bit in. Now that I put the 2 quarts in, it's at the full line. The oil's changed, the oil filter's changed, and it's good to go for another year.